This is a video demonstration of the Pain Roadmap app. On this home screen here we have installed the Pain Roadmap app and also settings if you need to change any of the settings. I'm first going to go through entering pain scores. So you will get a notification every waking hour of your day to enter your pain. To look at the notifications that have already been alerted, you just swipe down from the top of the screen and you'll see a please log your pain intensity. So press on that and it will come up with pain faces for you to click on. So you can either click on a pain face, so say my pain is tolerable at the moment and is around a 3. I can click on that and enter a 3. It also gives you some optional notes that you can put in. So these are completely optional, but you might want to put something like headache has resolved, for instance, if you had a headache and it had just resolved. So you can see some predictive text come down at the bottom as well, and press done. So another way to also enter your pain is to press on this pain level text up here. So when you press on this, you can actually enter a decimal point. So say you thought your pain was between a 3 and a 4, you can press 3.5 on the keypad and then press done. Again, you have that option of adding the notes. If you're happy with that, just log it by pressing yes. And your pain is now logged. So you can manually enter your pain. So say you have missed a few pain scores, or you want to enter your pain in the middle of the night, for instance. You can press on the Pain Roadmap app here and then press on the cross down the bottom. And then you just want to press on the little green man that looks like he's bending over there, and it will bring you back to this page. So again, going to press on the 3 here and then press yes to log my pain. So the next thing we are going to go through is how to enter activities into your activity diary. So you're going to press on the cross here. So the activity diary is a little man that's running. So just going to press on that. So every day starts at midnight. So I'm just going to enter what I've already done today as an example. So at midnight I was sleeping. So press on activity, then brings you to a keypad. I'm going to start typing in sleeping using the keypad. Press on the predictive text and then press next. So that first entry point is the label for the activity. So that does have a character limit. So it's supposed to be just a short description of what you did, and you can use the notes down here to put more details about that activity. So I might want to say, restless night, to describe how my sleep quality was, then press done. So now I want to enter in the time, so I don't need to change that start time, but I need to change the stop time to when I woke up. So you press on that stop time, confirm the date today, and then move your finger around the clock to when you woke up in the morning. So I woke up around 5:30. So I'm just going to move my fingers then to the 30 on the minute hand. So to switch between the minute and the hour hand, you can just press on the 5 there and the 30 there to switch back. And you can press AM or PM depending on what time of day you are entering, and then press OK. So you overdid it, as if you feel like you did do too much and overdid it on that activity, you can press that. I didn't feel like I overdid it when I was sleeping, so I'm going to unpress it and then press save down the bottom, and then that has logged. So I'm going to do one more activity as an example. So again, pressing on the cross down the bottom, the little man that looks like he's running, and I'm going to enter what I did when I woke up this morning. So I did a lot of things when I woke up this morning. I got up, brushed my teeth, had a shower. I might want to bunch these activities together if they're not something that would normally be really difficult for me or would make my pain worse. So I'm just going to label that as get ready. You can put notes down here again, so you can actually list all the things that were involved if you want in the notes, or you can just leave it if you don't think, it is that important for that activity to list it out. So again, I don't need to change the start time, but I need to change the stop time. So again, pressing on the stop time, confirming the calendar date. I did that for around half an hour. So changing it to 6 a.m. and pressing OK. So these times on the clock faces, the start time will always be midnight if you haven't entered an activity for that day yet. Or if you have entered an activity for the day, the start time will be the last time you finished entering an activity. And the finish time will always be automatically set at the time that it is now. And if I try to enter a future time, so I can't actually, at the moment enter past 10:16 because that's the time it is at the moment for me. So if you try and enter a time and you can't, it's likely to be because you have mixed up this AM and this PM, so just make sure you check the time. You'll also get an alert if you enter an activity for longer than 12 hours. So that's normally, again, because people have messed up AM and PM when they're entering the time, so you'll just get an alert for you to check that. So I'm just going to press save at the moment. Alright, the last thing I'm going to show you is how to enter your medications. So again, pressing on the cross, pressing on the pill here, and it will have a list of medications that we have set for you based on what the pharmacist wants you to monitor during your monitoring period. So I'm going to say that I took Endone at 6 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to click on the tick there, then press on where it has the dose, and it will just get you to confirm that that is the dose you took, and then confirm the date and the time that you took that medication. And then you can press done. So here is the summary screen. So we always kind of come back to this screen and it has a summary of all the data you've already entered. So we'll have a summary of the activities, your average pain based on the pain you've already entered for the day, and the number of medications. So this does take a little while to update with the medication, so it will update soon. When I click on that day, it's going to show me more details of the data. So I'll first show you the activities you've entered. These will be displayed in chronological order, so you can clearly identify what activities you might have missed. It's going to show you the medication. It then has a screen where you can add additional notes for the day. So I'm just going to click on this. So I might kind of say, terrible day. But you can write anything in there to let us know anything additional about that day that you would like us to know about. You can see it then has a little notepad come up on the corner. So I'm going to press it again, and then it has my pain entries for that day as well. So the battery here relates to how much of the activity data you have put in. So we would ideally like as much of the day accounted for as possible. So if I am missing daily activities for certain times, I do just assume that you aren't really doing anything and you are resting during those times. So we do want as much of the day filled out as possible. And this battery will go up the more data you have, and we would ideally like it to be an aqua color. So the last thing I'm going to show you is how to edit and delete data. So I'm just going to press on a day, and I'm going to bring up the activity data first. So if say you made a mistake and you want to delete the activity totally, you just press on it for a few seconds. So I'm going to press on get ready, and you can see it gives me the option to delete that or to cancel that. If I want to edit the activity, I press on it very quickly, and then it takes me to my data entry page again, and I can change the time. So I might want to change it to 7:30 a.m. to correct that, and I might want to say that I overdid it, and I'm just going to press save. So you can see as well the activities do get shaded red if you have said that you think you overdid it with that particular activity. So just moving on to the medication. So here again, I can press down on that and it gives me the option to delete that medication. When you press on the notes, you can press on the text there, and it gives you the option to remove the text, and then press done. And then with the pain entries, it will only let you delete an entry if it's from the last hour. And the reason why we do this is because we really do want these pain entries to be in real time, so they are really accurate. But you know, we do make mistakes, so if you have just entered something, you put in the wrong score, just come to this summary page. Again, press down on the pain rating, and you can delete that pain rating as well. So that is the end of the app demonstration. So the important things to remember are that we do need around 5 pain ratings a day to make sense of your data. We would like the batteries to be an aqua color, and we need at least 5 days of valid data entry over the week to be able to make sense of the data as well.